and see the damn timer. There we go. Hey guys, welcome back to part 13? Part 13 of the fantasy that is final of the one of Origins. And you can see we're back where we need to be, which is the 4th floor of the fortress. I was fiddling around in here before recording because if you remember rightly, and you would remember rightly if you did remember, you just run around in here and it just keeps looping around and around and around. And I managed to kind of level up in between it. I was like, oh no, I'm always recording the level ups though. So should I start recording the level ups and continue, or should I stop? And then I managed to find the 5th floor. Didn't go any further than that because I was kind of contemplating, should I just record from the 5th floor or what? I didn't know what to do. I might never find the 5th floor again now. So anyway, yeah. So Anyway, we're gonna be we're gonna record and see what happens. So this is the 5th floor. I'm kind of trying to remember what I did. It's just roaming around, really. Oh, the nasty guy. Let's see how it goes. But yeah, remember we finished off with just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It was like, okay, this is a loop here, it's gonna take some time, I'm gonna finish the way I'm thinking it. But yeah, I did my pre-diligence, and due diligence is the word. And there we go, Iona's gained a level, HP plus 7, agility up, luck up, T-Land's gained a level, HP plus 5, intelligence up, luck up. That would have been all missed. Because I just thought I'm going to load up anyway and I'm not going to find the place or anything. I don't know what I was expecting. I wasn't expecting to find the exit. That's what I'm trying to say. I was trying to test for us to make sure that you guys aren't seeing someone's roaming around in circles. Because there must be some information somewhere that tells you which way to go. Oh, the big one fled. A lot of guys fleeing now. I almost said fledding, which would be bad English. A lot of guys fleeing like bitches now. Because they're well, because they're bitches, of course. At least that's what their mum said. So I'm just kind of going randomly at the moment. Oh, screw these guys. Oh, stop it, stop it, stop it. Just going around randomly. In the hope that we find what we need from life. Again, this is not a walkthrough, is it? Really, this is just one man's experience of love and war. So, people aren't going to be using this as a definitive walkthrough. That's for bloody sure. I was walking around in circles, randomly finding things. Into the star. Use a lot of flee, take advantage of our ninja status. That's one of the abilities that the thief is meant to lend you. The ability to get out! Although, sometimes it doesn't work. Wow, 31, that's a piss take. There we go, that's the ninja coming out there. Eventually we'll potentially find something, right? I mean, we've got to, right? That bastard's not doing nearly as much damage, but I'm sure he's got the potential to if he wants. Oh yeah, Excalibur, that's new right now. That 500 damage, man. Taku gained a level, HP plus 34, strength up, endurance up, and Canus gained a level, HP plus 5, agility up, luck up. So yeah, remember we've got the Excalibur as well. That's what we finished off with. I forgot about that. Doing some big man damage, man. A bad man damage. I don't want to fight these. I don't feel like it. Probably should fight them. They're taking a lot of health. Come on, where are you? We're gonna have to fight these. won't take long, it's only 2 enemies, so it's all good. $510, we're in the 500 club, boys and girls. Tonight the Telegraph. 500 damage to Excalibur, the ultimate sword. Yeah, we'll take these out. Come on. Be the one. Yes! Wow. That's as far as I got. I was like, oh, it actually found it. And that's it. And I stopped. And I was like, should I start from here, the recording, or should I do it like I just did it? And we did it like we just did it. So you guys saw it. I just roamed around. Someone could follow those footsteps exactly, I suppose. If they ever decided to foolishly use this as a guide. You'd be foolish to do so, but, you know. Whatever floats your midreef. This is purely an entertainment product, an educational product, rather than an information product. This is certified entertaining-ish, with a slight bit of fill and a little bit of citrus. Also, let's check real quick. I thought so. Doesn't set up. Alright, my voice, my voice should be set up here. And make sure. Huh? So I suppose if this was a trailer, it would be like a
one man's journey into the world of Final Fantasy. Go with him on an unforgettable journey of discovery and mystery and fantasy. The integer stars in Final Fantasy I-2 Origins. Available now at good stores.
And that done the number on my throat. Alright, see what's going on here. Let's adjust this baby as well. This looks like it might be the place, you know. Why am I walking slow as well, by the way? Alright. These are kind of annoying, but okay. Feel free if any of you want to run. This is your last chance. I just want to whittle down our health with these bum attacks. Well, we gave them a chance. Now we're going to take their XP for it. I say some long ass walk up there taking. Oh, here we go guys, we're here. Well done humans. So we're there. Now I've got the voices ready.
Well done humans. You defeated all but one fiend. Tiamat of Wind. Your luck ends here, however. The sky shall be your doom.
Oh, you're big. You're big. You get one of these. He's a big bastard. This potentially could be the last guy, guys. Let's silence him just in case. focus one on him. Let's protect us from shit. It's probably gonna be some serious. Oh, there's only one person in this spell. What? Alright. Let's get the shield on. Wind. I don't know what's the thing for wind, is it? What's the thingy effect for wind, is it? Right, so wind beats fire, obviously, right? And water beats fire as well, doesn't it? Or is it? Oh, man. Earth? Earth, maybe? Earth attacks? Imagine if this worked. Thunderbolt, here it starts already before we can even do any spells. I haven't even seen a Thunderbolt before. Everyone's dead. Oh, it's not so bad, not so bad. Be gone with you, foul fiend! Yeah, I didn't think it would work. I was doing a wild card. We're going all out here. It's gonna miss as well. This isn't gonna miss. Let's have Iona doing protection stuff. I think that worked, whatever it was. Oh, that was the focus thing. Let's nullify the fire. Let's try slowing you. And put us on the lower, higher evasion so it's harder for us to get hit. And if you're doing lightning attacks, then you're maybe susceptible to water, possibly. Or is it the other way around? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Light and heat probably won't work on this guy, but we've never used it, so let's use it. This is probably going to miss. I don't think we've ever hit anyone with a slow level. Or maybe only one, very few times. It's very rare. This is going to do like 5 damage. Wow, that was big though. Oh, 372 get worked! Now it's time to unleash. Hit with that holy light. Actually, should you still? No, it's only one person. Hit with the holy light. We ain't seen it before. Let's break to petrifies. Let's try stop. We ain't used it before either. Oh, it worked. Oh no, toxin. Alright, we're not poisoned at least. Oh, what was that? That wasn't stop them. What was the other thing that did poisons now? I don't even know what that was. Oh, it was the dire, I think. Or, no, the holy. Was the holy. 100. Wasn't much. Does lightning attacks, so do that. I think Taku's the only one that's got null bolt as well, so makes sense. Just might as well use it. We haven't used it before. We haven't used this before either. Let's break. Or did I use it just now? I don't think I did, I? We'll try all the things. Even if they're destined to miss. should reduce all of his attacks. Time to smash. Stun, let's try it. These are unlikely to work. 10 hit. I don't think this guy's gonna last long. If this continues to be how all the other bosses were, it ain't gonna last long at all. That was a weak hit, by the way. Ice Storm, we've got protection, we're good. This is gonna miss. Try silence again. Unlikely, but still. Feeling pretty confident, so. Wow, his sword's doing nothing for him. Excalibur's doing the business. Samurai sword's doing nothing for some reason. Alright, enough playing around. Enough playing around. Enough playtime. Don't want to end up potentially underestimating this dude. $51, that was poor. Oh shit! Oh shit! We were well leveled and ready. We got wrecked. You know, I have to be prepared, guys. $6,000 Gilly. What was the experience there? I was just noticed one of my buttons graphics are the wrong way around. That was meant to be a cat and it ended up being a dude. Y'all get ready to celebrate now. Beautiful. Let me do a quick pause and see if I can fix this button real quick here. How dare they? Y'all shall not be deprived of the cat. Boom! That's a celebration right there. This is the altar of wind from which the power of wind flows forth. I'll teleport out there as well. I'm a quick save over. Only two more things I can think of. One is to go all the way back to the bearded men, the wise men, the law masters. But that might finish the game. But then it said to go to the Citadel of Chaos in that window, so I don't know. Kind of confused. I feel like we've got everything in here though, so let's get out. Let's try to get out. Oh, poor thing. All by himself. Feels bad. Got a scratching though. Got a pork scratching in. Alright, let's do this. Beam us up. Or down in this case. Right. The men or the Citadel of Chaos, I don't know. I'm gonna try one then the other type of thing. Or something. Don't worry, won't miss anything, guys. I'll pick the right thing. One moment. Back in a second. Man, we got all the crystals though. Let's have a look at this real quick. Look at that, we got all of them. After like 51 hours, according to the timer. That doesn't include peeing time and the rest of it though, or other things. 115,000 steps. Thus far on level 38. Feels good. Feels good. Feels good, man. Alright. Back in a mo, innit? Alright folks, we're back at the crescent of the lake. I was thinking, you know, maybe there's only 2 people in town because of all these guys. You know, sprite limitations of the time. It's very possible. They all got animations after all. Let's go around, we've got the crystals now. That's the same dialogue. Ah, the 4 forces are pouring into the Temple of Chaos at the center. Now the 4 forces are restored. Go to the temple and banished the true evil for good. I want to say as well, as the 4 lights returned, the restored light turns into the force, allowing one to travel across time. The foe has gone to the past 2,000 years ago. I was going to say the bosses have been all super easy in this game. Like, really super easy. The world in which you came from is the true state of this world. You merely lost your memories of it. But the meddling with time brought disturbance to the world in this era. The time no longer flows in a single strand and has turned into a never-ending loop. I reckon there's going to be, we have to do like a dungeon again in, you know, the chaos thingy. Might have to do some grinding again. Must destroy the foe in the past to break this loop. So we're going to destroy him in the past to change the future, like Back to the Future style. Hopefully we don't meet like our mother or anything like that. Someone flew to 2,000 years ago and sent the 4 elemental fiends to this world. And all the destruction occurring now began there. So we've got to find this bum and murder them. I see the time flowing before my eyes. The one who flew back 2,000 years in time destroyed the world then. And 2,000 years later, he again returns to the past and repeats his evil deeds. Because he's a bum. The same 2,000 years in history keep repeating, like the chicken and the egg. This time loop must be broken, so it's like Groundhog Day. Bring the light of the 4 crystals to us, Light Warriors. Only you can do this. The forces must be turned to the right direction. 400 years ago, the wind howled. 200 years ago, the water raged. This is the same thing. I dare you, sir. Alright. I'm looking at prophet. A legend and prophecy shall come to pass, and we shall bear witness to it. Our path is set. That's the same thing as well. Okay, I guess that's it. We kind of already knew about the temple because we looked at the window view thing. But I guess we got their blessing now. I've re-upped the stuff already and saved and all that good stuff. So, I guess that's all I have to do is go to the temple, and I bet there's going to be a whole fresh dungeon going on there. Temple of Mamara. Am I near? I'm near. Is that the temple? I think I might be in the wrong place. Nope, I'm not. Right, we save again. I guess we better do a sleeping bag as well. So we can get a hard save. Because I reckon it's going to be like the same place but maybe reset with new enemies because it's meant to be a different time period. Or it's going to be a same place but different configuration as well. So this is the real test, the real finale. That air place was tricky but not like how this place is going to be, I reckon. This place is going to be nasty. We're going to have to probably grind a bit again. Even though we've been flowing up to now. Oh. 4 crystals were laid over the black crystal and my pad's vibrating. The tide of time advances to engulf all, and dimensions begin to twist. Just one step further and you will travel 2,000 years back in time. Oh man. Oh boy. 4 fiends of chaos were taking the crystal's light and sending its power to the past. Someone 2,000 years in the past is absorbing that power. He is our true foe. Wait there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember they said the people of Lufrenian said they sent 5 warriors to try and stop it. 5 bats. They were turned to bats. This must be them. We had a sky people. Oh, there we go. We had a sky people. We came here after tracing the route of the world's ruin to this place. That was 400 years ago. Wow. Ah, the crystal's radiance has restored my speech. Chaos casts a curse on us. Curse onto bats. Am I dreaming? It's the light of the 4 crystals we could not... It is the light of the 4 crystals we could not regain. Take those crystals and step into the portal of time. It will take you 2,000 years in the past. Let the light of the 4 crystals shine upon the black crystal in the center of the chamber. United, the 4 forces will open a portal to the Temple of Chaos as it existed 2,000 years ago. Alright, it's time to get beaten up then. Get out of the way, the bat, please. Oh. Straight away as soon as we exit the door. Oh, you gotta be joking. You gotta be joking, right? These are bum enemies. They're just running off. I mean, alright, I can dig it. 36 skill, gee. Where are we supposed to go then? Hold up. So is this 2,000 years ago? Oh. Alright, I'm gonna test something here. If it if it works out, you guys will see. I'm gonna see if I go somewhere else, see if it's reflected anywhere else. If it's not, we'll be right back here again. So I went to Cornelia, went to Crescent Lake, nothing. So it would have been cool, but it would have been probably more than I would have expected anyway. So doesn't make sense. 2,000 years ago, these guys would be weak as heck. But it's the same enemies from like, you know what I mean? So it's kind of, yeah. I don't know, this is kind of weird. I don't know where we're supposed to go. Maybe I'm meant to hit the tablet thing again. Everything's just gonna flee. I almost said fled again. This is weird. This is really weird. It's almost pointless at this point to have the spawns. Well, it is pointless. It's absolutely pointless. There's no experience to gain. There's no guild to gain here. They're not going to gain anything. I must try and lull us into a false sense of security, I reckon. And catch up off guard. Almost like a shield. Oh, I think Tilan used their cloak to block that. Almost, it looks like, maybe. Almost like an onion or something. This only had 1 floor though, right? Originally. This was like one of the first dungeons we done. If not the first. So it's been a while. Maybe he's in the right, maybe whoever this person is. Was there a dude at the beginning disappeared as soon as we came in here? Before we could stop him? So it must be that dude, right? Must be that dude. Except this time we're here in time and we've got Excalibur. I'm gonna mess him up. Ah, poor Ghoul. Oh wow. That was impressive. Actually got to scratch that guy there. Some hot. Some chutzpah. Yeah, you best run. Bunch of bitches. Bitch as opposed to widow. And it's in the middle here. Oh, actually getting scratches on the Taku. I feel bad. I'm embarrassed. I feel embarrassed. Oh, wasn't it? Oh, is this the place? So I'll talk to the bats first? Oh, here we go. Oh, when we activate it, we're meant to go on top of that thing, I think. Alright, here we go. Now it starts, guys. Now it starts. The final showdown. Get some proper enemies now. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Alright. Oh. Here it goes. Our toughest challenge yet. Says with a cough. Oh, they do a decent amount of damage. Right, so we're left first. Oh, this is big. This is big. Purple as opposed to other colour ones. $80 damage, jeez. Definitely menacing music. These guys again. And nothing beats Excalibur. That's that adamantite for you though. Alright, so we're trying to go down, I'm guessing. Right there. I don't imagine we want chests and stuff at this point. It's a lot of dudes. Alright. Good block. Good block. Good hit. Not so good. Nice. Good stuff. Wait there, what's this throne thing? Hey everyone. What's this? Decoration. There's nothing in it. Backside, I don't think there's anything in there, guys. I didn't see a door. Was there another door? Get rid of these bees. No chance. Nice. Let me check again. Oh, this place is blocked off. That's crazy. It's definitely not the right way. I noticed the sprites almost look like they got beards. Which is disturbing. Even more so. If not as much as the snakes on their heads. As opposed to the plane. Ooh, bye-bye. Problem is that attack takes so long. So it's kind of slow to fight these guys. We didn't have a choice because it was preemptive on their side. Alright. Yeah. Can't do anything with these. No. Alright, so this is nothing. This is nada esquada. It take too damn long. About 20 of them as well all the time. Alright. Interesting room. Let's try up, I guess. Your toast, sir, unless you get a biting. Okay. Free bums this time. Ice storms, I do a lot of damage. Well, collectively. No, don't stop missing. It's gonna be time for some heals. No heals. Next time around. Probably will get leveled up in here. Probably can flee from these. That's a good amount of damage though. Nope. Alright. There we go. That door there in the middle. Oh, that's a lot of dragons. Don't get out there. Door. Nothing. Nothing at all. Oh, for Still couldn't avoid the attack. And this stuff is working on these guys at all. Decent hit. Let's start using some potions here. Bloody hell, man. Bloody hell. So much health. It's because we keep getting group attacks now with these dragons are doing group attacks every minute. And they're not large amounts of damage, but it's progressive, isn't it? All the enemies are doing group damage. Taking turns at it as well. Probably not even halfway through and we're already halfway through our potions. Not a good start. Dragons again, jeez. And these guys are missing a lot now. That's what I'm saying. So what happens, we're in about 80 to 100 health each time. Every time we fight these, irrespective, doesn't matter what we do. If we try to run, we still get ice stormed, so we lose 50 health. Pretty much losing 50 to 100 health every time each on those guys, every time. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Damn it, I wish I could control a bit more the turn order in this. I have some skill that dictates it, because at the moment it's smashed every time. I have to do the cheese load, save load. That's a good amount of bloody damage. Oh, Taku's getting level something up, strength up, agility up, luck up. Canus getting level, HP plus 28, strength up, agility up, endurance up, luck up. Iona getting a level, HP plus 7, endurance up. T-Lan getting a level, HP plus 5, agility up, endurance up. It's making it so quick. Must be getting a lot of XP from these guys. Probably the upside. Probably the upside right there. Might level 2 or 3 times over. And the dragons again. So that could have been 2 attacks before we even 2 fire ice storm attacks before we even got the chance to retaliate. Every time it's for RNG, pure RNG. So we got 100 health again, total, each, roughly. And you can't do a defense spell against it because you're still going to get hit twice before you even get a chance. So you are effectively, like I said, losing 100 health every time you bump into those guys. Every time. It's about 80 here, or 90, right? Fantastic. Oh shit, I just went backwards. Oh, shit. That's gonna happen either way, whether you fight them or not. So yeah, we was gonna get iced twice, irrespective. Or is this backwards? I'm confused now. No, this is the right way, I think. Second floor. Shit, there's a door there. Another staircase. Zombies on dragons. Thankfully whatever he's doing is missing a lot. When I got the staircase here. Oh, so many. Imagine how problematic that would be if they all decide to do that at the same time and get goals before you can retaliate. Good hit. Oh. Good hit. Good block. Yeah, alright. Very good hit. Third floor, probably end up going back down because the door I don't recognise there. Left or right? Oh, no. Oh, thank you. It's not the difficulty of the enemy as much as so many of them. It takes forever to kill them. Oh, let's give you like 3. Oh, so it's got to be like 6 and 9. These guys can do a good amount of bloody damage as well. Not doing much damage at the moment, to be fair. Oh well. You win some. 70 is decent damage though. Jeez. That was poor. That was a poor spin, man. Poor spin all around. Well, they weren't doing much damage, but they're making up for it in how long it's taken for us to dispose of them. Man. Some of these weak hits as well. Making a meal of these guys there, jeez. Long. And lost a lot as well. Oh. They get struck first. Damage, what the hell? 18 damage. What is wrong with these two all of a sudden? They're really causing us a lot of problems with these weak hits and misses. All of a sudden now, they just can't hit shit. Green Dragon, have we seen these before? Probably poisonous. Yeah, poisonous. Oh man, look at the group damage again. All these enemies are group damage. It's difficult because if we did a group attacks every minute, obviously we run out of spells in no time. These guys are infinite spawning. Sucks ass. Don't know where we're going as well. It's, nothing bloody in here. Empire Lord. Oh, thanks. What are we looping here? I just kind of want to. I'm always like this with the starts of dungeons that are just dissipating me off. I just want to kind of find the place where I'm going and not be interrupted every time by combat's gonna take forever with like 50 dudes. And group damage, look, he has the most damage anyway. This is getting ridiculous. Change my mind. It's not escaped my attention, but nothing seems to be bloody working. Like all these attacks is missing all the time, which is really irritating as well. Oh man, this guy's almost dead as well. Now I've wasted the spell. Oh, I'm gonna get killed. I didn't realize the health was so low. You know what? Screw this, I'm loading up. Serious pissing me off. It's trolly because this one, you don't even know where you're going. I can't escape. Screw it. And I even pressed the right. I was looking to press pause. I didn't even press the right thing. I was so unimpressed with this place now. Oh gosh. I don't even know how far back that is from when we saved last. Now I'm guessing they don't want us to be able to run from these guys, do they? Nope. Can't run from the dragons. Oh, group damage again. Damage, unbelievable. Yeah, easily the worst area so far because its difficulty is based on the fact that you're just going to get your health debilitated by this constant group attacks, on top of the fact that they're putting a high volume of them at the same time. So you're getting like this amount of enemies every time. You're getting 6 minimum, or 4 minimum enemies every time, and they all do group attacks. Aside from these guys, these are about the only guys that don't do group attacks. Everything else that's spawning is group attacks. Shit, there's nothing there. I knew I was gonna get the dragons. I bet we're gonna get green dragons now again. Oh. So I'll get back on these guys. Otherwise I'm gonna get beat up. That's a really long animation actually. Really long. I mean, it's a criticism, and obviously you have to take into account it's no game, but there is probably a little bit too much RNG. If you could strategically control a little bit more things, have items that help your like I would tactically, for instance, potentially sacrifice protection against, say, petrification in exchange for something that guarantees, say, the order of attack for my guys. So if I had if there was an item, for instance, tactically speaking, I could have instead that, say, allows Iona to have a near guaranteed 90% time or 100% time first to move. This would be something I would use in this area because I could tactically defend against these attacks every time. But at the moment, all you can do is flee and hope it works. Most of the time it doesn't in this area. Or use a bunch of stuff that's going to run out very quickly. We're on a freaking second floor. So it's, you know, depending on how many floors there are, this is going to be a real slog. I mean, it's probably a case of, oh, you should be grinding now to level up like 2-3 levels. That's probably what's meant to be going on. We've been getting used to this, going into areas in the last 2 parts and just being able to do them one time. But this is clearly not what they want us to be doing in this section here. They want us to grind, I would say, 2 levels or so, just to be up to scruff. Problem is as well, the irony is that the more we level up, the harder it becomes to actually, the less effective potions become, as you can see. It gives us like 1 to 2 opportunities to max health back up, but it's becoming more and more useless. Because again, you know, the limitation of only being able to carry 100 or 99 is a big problem. Can't use any other items, there's no other type of thingies, of curatives. Only spells. Spells are very limited. Shit. And these spawns are so high as well. Can't take hardly a step. Oh. Make sure I save some thingy for getting out of there. Some what do you call it? See, I'm saying like that. There's just nothing you can do to defend yourself. Because you can't influence as a strategy. As a strategy, you can't even say I want to prioritize. And because you can't pick your stats, obviously, when you're leveling up. You know, for your casters, you'd probably put some points into whatever influences turn order, initiative, as they usually call it. Because the initiative for spellcasters are a bit too low, especially for Iona. Considering she's a defense-based class, and a healer, pretty useless if you can't freaking, if you can't actually defend against attacks quick enough because you're getting smashed every time. Because her initiative is too low. It's like, what's the point? Most of the time her defense skills are useless because by the time you've activated them, you've already been smashed like 50 times like here. Even though we're fleeing now, I know, but still. The point still stands, it's ridiculous. I hope it hasn't got lots of flaws, this area, because it's kind of annoying. It's kind of an annoying area. Like I say, it's not the difficulty of the enemy or whatever. It's just it just shows through the dynamic of the. Oh, is that the beginning, or are we somewhere new here? It just shows the lack of depth of dynamics in just ramping it up as opposed to, you know what I mean. In terms of strategy, it's not strategy. It's just a lot of RNG and how much you can soak up. Useless amounts of money now because don't need it. So we could use things right now that helps in this situation, like 50 potions or something. Money at this point is absolutely useless, and this is more in the game after this, which I don't believe there is. Money right now is like, the chest might as well not be there. We've got like over 500,000 skill. There's nothing else for us to buy unless we want to buy more cartridges. Max those out. There's no achievements in this game, so there's no reason to do that. We're never going to use the 20 or 30 cartridges that we have in this playthrough. So money is just absolutely a non. It's like it's a piss take. This is like a replay of the game or something. Bang going by as well. It's pointless. Like 2's about right for these stupid dragons. Or is this taking the piss because you get the double toxin with 100 health each time? Although again, it could be said that what I'm complaining about is pretty much the mechanic of the game throughout. In every dungeon, it's just been easier in some places, all because I've been willing to grind a little more of an flow in the last few. It seems to emanate an evil force. Stone plate rests on the floor. Am I meant to do something? Because I'm kind of ready to just, you know. Oh. Well, shit. That's awesome. Oh wow, it worked. That's awesome. Except for there's a second floor again, and we're still low on shit. Got no potions left. Game might be trying to annoy me here. Question is left or right. These guys are typically missing, so I don't mind them so much. Especially when they don't get a chance. That's what I'm saying. Imagine like strategy-wise, if you could put stats in things like initiative or whatever, change the flow of the game, and have different strategies for like different places. So that different dungeons test different things. At the moment, it's just each dungeon is basically just tried to be progressively harder by literally just having a ridiculous amount of enemies, with group attacks all the time. Constantly group attacks, just desecrating your health bit by bit until you run out of stuff. So it becomes a game of like, oh, you know, you've got enough spells, literally that's it. There's no other strat for it, you know. And see, look, see what I'm saying as well, because I only take so long to do that thing, it's like it's wasted now, because two are already dead. So you would totally sacrifice, personally I would sacrifice a lot of defense. I would, you know, trade a lot of defensive items that we've got for our, oh man, this game, of our magicians, for the ability to take first initiative so that they can actually do their defense spells and stuff. Without that, they're kind of freaking useless, man. Without that ability, it's just kind of like, and again, it's RNG because now we're getting the first go. But you don't know when you're going to get the first go, right? And there's something these guys do that's not working, obviously. Otherwise, they would be even frustrating, but it's because we've got something on. There's some item we've got on there stopping this from being effective. That's tactical. You know? When they give you swords that are like undead swords or whatever, for instance, then you know that's tactically means that if you were literally fighting in a graveyard, that'd be the sword to use. Tactical. Can change the game. But when you are basically having group attack enemies spawning in en masse, and they're literally just whittling away your health with group attacks that are just doing a 50 to 100 every time before you can even do anything, before you can even flee. Strategically, it's kind of becomes just a test of you know, of how much numbers you have left, stocks you have left, more than anything. It's no longer a strategy type thing at all. It's more about how much you know. Especially when you consider you can do the load save cheese as well. At least in this version. These things just take forever to die, so I'm just not interested at all. What is this piss take about? What if I'm meant to be playing more instruments and stuff? I don't know. Or more stuff, testing more. Thing is, Rios. But he's gonna be super annoying. puddle's not been working at all, so it's kind of annoying as well. So it starts, and obviously as well with this, and again, again, every criticism I say here is obviously taken into account, accepting that, you know, this is a NES game originally. NES games were like that, I suppose, so, you know, whatever in that way, but still nonetheless, you know, it's still kind of a little bit. Irrespective of the age of a game. But RPG turn-based combat, really, the best ones overall in terms of like consistency are about the yin and yang, and I've been able to have different strategy for different places and that, and this is relying a lot on just how much magic you have or don't have, and you're going to run out of eventually in this particular area here I'm talking about. And that's coming from the person that obviously is a little. Whoa. Okay, I think we've maxed on money, by the way, guys. So just in case you thought I was talking absolute shit about the money's useless at this point, that's proof right there. I don't think we can have any more money. What is that? 999,999. Maybe we can have 1 million. I don't know. Again, there's no achievements in this, so it's kind of like, who cares? Pretty that's still. Oh no, these guys are gonna do the ice attacks now. Oh no. Why are we not running? I would say this was the wrong way, no, but maybe it's not. Another thing as well is bloody maze with no map. I could be going backwards for I know, and then which is going to decimate my health even more. So there's no strategy for me to avoid that. There's no person I could have got information from, or an item I could have found or purchased or something that helps with that. Magic compass or something, nothing. So I've got to get lucky, or get good, or get annoyed. It's been a mixture of all those things. I feel like we're going backwards now. I feel like we're going backwards. Let's check if these can be moved. Damn it, because I pushed up and down on those as counting as the steps. Let's spawn this stuff. Especially when you add into account that you're getting random spawns, obviously. It's the dynamic of the... I'm just getting the level, plus 29 strength up. The dynamic of the game, obviously, the random spawns. It kind of feels even more annoying when you feel like your pacing is being slowed down because you did a thing. I don't know. It's getting level extra 5 strength up, intelligence up, and endurance up. It would be nice also if maybe if you got healed. But this is going backwards, isn't it? Are we trying to go down actually though? I don't know. Actually these guys we can escape them pretty easily, I think. Pretty lumbering, so. Is that real life? It's not, I don't think this is a repeat actually. I think you're trying to go down usually, right? least we can get away from those guys. Nothing there. I just wish this was one of the Final Fantasies that had the thing where you can. There's one of them that has the an item, I think it is, or a skill that you can activate so that it reduces the encounter rate by 50%, which will be perfect in this situation. Because considering the nature of these games is that you can grind if you want to, obviously, but that would imply that there's times when you don't want to. You just want to, you know, we've clearly got enough ability, skill, weapons, and items to take on whatever boss will come. Taku gained a level, HP plus 32, strength up, agility up, intelligence up, endurance up. Canus gained a level, HP plus 6, strength up, agility up, intelligence up, luck up. So we clearly don't need to grind at this point. So all these enemies are doing is just interrupting our flow of working our way through the dungeon map, trying to work it out, and just progressively using up all our resources. It's, you know, it's kind of a weird thing, is what I'm saying. It's not really a... It's a core of the game, but it's kind of not really a challenge type thing, is it? It's more of a... I don't know. It's not the kind of challenge that you call like a... I don't know, a thing in a way. It's kind of... It's kind of more tedious than challenging in a way. Because it's kind of... Because there's a lot of RNG that goes along with that, you know? As you've probably seen a few times, where you can literally load the game, run good amount of yards off. Let me just make sure it's not a thing where we're meant to be doing music or something here. Because that would be most unfortunate. No, it's gonna take too long. But yeah, that item will be really handy because it's gonna just... In these situations, when you've already done... When you clear a certain level, you just want to get to where you need to get to. Really, and do the next major thing. This just kind of stops you from... When you can't run away from the thing, it stops you from doing that. And the fleeing doesn't always work, as you see. And unfortunately, the most annoying enemies are the ones you can't escape from, typically. And that this situation now, if we can't get away, we have to wait for 6 enemy attacks. So it's, you know, potentially, so... I don't know. It's definitely one of the things that puts people off JRPGs, old school ones, the whole random generation thing. And the RNG. Which, even if you like JRPGs, as I do, it still doesn't mean that these kind of things aren't tedious. Where you're fighting things that are like, you're not trying to level up anymore necessarily. And you can beat these things already, you know you can, but it's just a case of, are they going to hit you first, or are you going to hit them first? And therefore doing damage or not. And it's all RNG, right? It's not based on the items that you've chosen to purchase necessarily, or the strategy that you've adopted. It's literally down to RNG. Let's see if there's anything good in there. Doesn't like there's anything good in there. Looks like they're trying to take the piss. Don't care about these guys. Blood. Yeah, so it's kind of hard to articulate because for people that are fans, hardcore, they're not necessarily going to see what I'm trying to say objectively. I'm trying to objectively kind of say that I've enjoyed this game thoroughly overall, but you know, you can see aspects of it that are like just kind of like this situation here. Let me run away. I don't need to fight these guys because they're not, you know, they're not anything. They're nothing, see? They're nothing. They're nothing. They're not even doing that much damage. So all they're doing right now is wasting time. Yeah, they're doing a reasonable amount of damage, but it's more because they're getting a chance to swing, and not because of anything else, you know what I mean? So it's like, it's just this is bad RNG now, basically. a lot of things that aren't in your hands. And sometimes it's a bit too much. You know something? That's what I say to that. And that's the thing as well, because you can just as easily do this. It takes no time to do. And I could be doing it more if I wanted to. I'm trying to be a little bit flowy. See, so now I've still avoided those guys. So what was the point of them? You know? Ooh, this is more like it. This is what I'm talking about. This is more like it. I bet you though he's kind of shit. Apart from his attacks, of course. Let's try that one. And this is the thing as well. T-Land's attacks, her stuff just always misses. This is probably gonna miss as well. So I mean, sometimes you're not even sure whether it's because you ain't got no chance because of the big boys or it's just RNG. Oh, look at this crap. That's what we got that one. That's gonna do some nasty damage here. Look at that. See? That is bad. I should have healed. Thingy, what am I doing? Is this like a proper boss? Damn. That was a boss. Is that ability at level 8 spell? It's serious. I was gonna say, yeah, T-Land often gets to do a thing first. But the problem is, most of her stuff is just an attack thing, it misses. It's like a lot of her spells are pointless because they just miss, and we're like level 40, it shouldn't be missing so much. You know, it's somewhat... It's not perfectly balanced, you know? It's not balanced right. Some things are amiss. 7 of those, okay. That's doing a good amount of healing though. A good amount of healing. Oh yeah, I was thinking who needs it the most. I forgot about poor Canus there. And last legs magic wise now really. As far as healing's concerned. Got no thingies left. No no potions. There's no high potions in this version of Final Fantasy either. I don't know, I never played this in the day. Oh my gosh. I thought that was going to be something else. I don't know why. I thought we were actually going to be maybe at the place, but this is ridiculous. Because honestly, I can say to you, I would not remember how we got here. Honestly going to say that. Which is a huge problem. Gosh. I'll say, yeah though, so it's hard to rate stuff in that way from like the perspective of back in the day. But I can only review and rate things based on what I would class as the common sense of things. You know? And what I would aim to do as a designer or developer or whatever, irrespective of the game's age. And, you know, I feel like you want to lose on the principles of wrong strategy, not on RNG and just kind of like basically just draining your resources, and then you have to kind of end up escaping, and then you are in a situation whereby you now don't remember where any of the bloody places are anyway. So it's like, oh great, I'll go through kind of the same shit again. It potentially gets super tedious if you can't get it one time. You know? That's what we're potentially dealing with here. This. And there's so much going on in this bloody place. Lots of pointless places. kind of want some map or some kind of mapping skill or tool or something this game does now. At this point. But it's kind of always been an undercurrent. I've always just been quite lucky. In a way. Or I've managed to kind of remember where the flow of things are somewhat. After a while, after a P or something. I mean, what's the point of it then? I mean, it's looping and stuff, it looks like. I'm kind of bloody lost. So that's an example of the good RNG. One enemy in Taku Fest is very good RNG. It's rare. Seriously running out of health spell. We've got no health spells left now, so we can't take too much of this crap now. We just need to find the thing and get out. Okay, it's bloody blocked off. That's where we came from? No, that's the other side, isn't it? See, I don't like this going up and down, up and down. I'm thinking, oh my word. Right, this must be the right way. That was a boss, wasn't it? Oh wait, there was a leash, a boss before as well. So we got to fight every boss that we fought before. That's a problem, man. I'm running out of stuff. Shit, man. I'm running out of stuff. You know what, let's go big. We'll go on. We might make it. Oh, what, 100? Wow. That's not good. Alright, let's smash them. Hopefully the shield should be enough. Strap. I think she just does smashes, she doesn't really do spells. She just does a bunch of slashing. Kinda cool that you have to fight a boss. The bosses again, kinda makes sense for each place, I suppose. I just don't like the fact that I've got so much health drained on enemies that aren't exactly hard to beat. You know, essentially we've got no resources, as I've said already, because of RNG. Not because of bad strategy. Or bad play, necessarily. Feels bad, but maybe we're just about to make it now. Have a change of heart. Are they taking the piss with these guys? It's not even worth running from these. But then again, white sharks, though, they do a bit of damage, to be fair. Bloody hell, 54. Alright. Gosh, stay off the mages, please. And I mean, it also seems very RNG as to whether they go for your mages or for your guys. It doesn't seem like there's any kind of strategy there. You're just lucky or you're not, type of thing, it feels like. Like, the formation doesn't make any difference whatsoever to that, to me. They just go for them if they feel like it. Because again, obviously, like stuff like taunt as a strategy in RPGs. You know, we would be using taunt so that Taku takes all of the aggro, and then just be focusing on healing him, we do less healing. But you don't have that strategy in this, so now we can't escape apparently. And it's because RNG again, so I don't know whether to be trying to run or not. And they're doing loads of damage. They're doing like 100 a hit. So now this is gonna mess us up. Because if we have to go back, out of the dungeon, teleport out, it's going to be really bad. In fact, I'm not even going to load. I'm pretty sure if that memory save thing wasn't available, and I've said this before already, I think I would be a lot more frustrated with this game and enjoy it far less, and probably, maybe back in the day without that kind of quick reset load save thingy, I'd probably have flushed it maybe, or not even finished it. Because it probably would have been too tedious. Because I'd have to escape so many times to try and get healed up again and try again. And then I'd have to try and remember all the entrances and get there quickly, so that I'm not losing all my health. What's altars about, man? I just know it. I just know it'd be too frustrating. Now, believe it or not, this version of the game is... I think this is the most recommended one actually, but was this one? This is still meant to be easier than the NES version apparently, I think. Oh, fuck. Now, again, these are just going to debilitate our health. Super frustrating. She's not going to be able to get that shield out before we get smashed. Tina maybe will be able to get something out before they do anything. I'm not really sure what to use against these guys though. So this time, for whatever reason, you know, Tina doesn't go first. You know, again, why? No idea why. And there's nothing you can do to influence the order, the turn order. And it's so vital in terms of making a difference from wherever you're gonna have to. Oh, everything's missing all the time as well, man. That's the thing as well. What's the point of having abilities and purchasing all these abilities that cost 80,000 and stuff if they don't even do anything? It doesn't make any sense. And the higher level you should look at Canus as well, man. It should be hitting. It should be hitting. It should be working. It shouldn't be missing just because we're in a higher level area. Might have to load up in fact, because yeah, for obvious reasons. Another thing as well with this this thief ninja, he takes so much hits and they can't handle it. He's always got the lowest damn health. Again as well, a ninja, I've said this already before as well, a ninja shouldn't be taking hits so much. It should be hard to hit. If you're an agile, weaker, mid-level weak character and you're not a tank, you're meant to be hard to hit. Canus is like hitting a, you know, hitting a duck with a shotgun. Not exactly complicated, is it? Taku takes hits, but he's strong, so he can handle it. But Canus, he can't take hits, and he's taking hits more than anybody. It's like he's taking requests. Oh, please stop it, game. Some of these are really old enemies though, but still. Flipping hell, let me walk. I don't even dare quick save because I just don't know. I don't know if we've got enough health, and these things are programmed so we can't run away from them for some reason. Again, why? What's special about them? Because it's wind. I don't know. Oh, no. I'm losing way too much health, guys. That's not gonna work. Again, at this stage now, if I don't make it through, I'm gonna have to save load cheese now, because if I don't make it through, we're gonna have to go back and do it all again. I don't want to do it all again. So yeah, I'll be back in a moment. I managed to make it back without taking any fights or fleeing. I'm just gonna have to keep doing this now. I have to keep pausing and cutting back in or whatever, because we can't afford to straight away load. Because we can't afford to take any more damage. I don't want to do it again. Simple as that. I'd rather not, if I can. I'm not gonna see doing this, exiting this dungeon and buying all the supplies and everything again as a challenge. I'm gonna see it as tedious, so I've got to try and make it. I guess we're trying to get in the middle, maybe. I'll keep doing this, guys. Sorry, it's gotta be done. Either that, or we're gonna be eating in loads of time and getting frustrated with it. That's what we does anyway. Let's see if we can actually flee. I know we ain't gonna be able to. Yeah, that's enough already. Can't run away from the wind. Even with a ninja in tow, apparently. Doesn't do anything. Decoration. Oh, don't tell me there's nothing here. Is there a door there? Oh, I couldn't even see. I'm just gonna do these because I want to see if there's a door there or not. In which case I know where the hell I'm supposed to be going. That means I have to go the other way maybe. It's gonna be so annoying. It's gonna be so fun. Still load. Because Canus is a bum. Oh, there is a door there. Alright, well. Not taking that 70 damage. Can't afford it. And it's just pure wind enemies as well. Because they know that you can't avoid them. Now you gotta fight them and they know they're gonna take the health off of you. It's a fun time for them, design wise. They can grief you. Unescapable enemies that do 60-70 damage minimum. They made it a complete they made it a complete thing as well. We have to go through some, there's no shortcuts here. I have to go through some long shit just to get there, so you have to keep doing what I'm doing here. I refuse to use warp and do this over. I refuse. I'm sorry. Absolutely refuse. We might be able to escape these, but probably gonna get hit. 39 is not terrible. That's a lot of damage. I don't know what's to come. We haven't even fought the final guy yet. We won't have any healing available on the final guy. Even if this works out, so you know, this is just a case of trying to save sanity and time though. Really. In my opinion. Imagine going through all those floors again. We'll have to go right from the ground floor, right from the bottom, right from the entrance of the Temple of Chaos, and do it all over again. If we don't have this save, if we don't have this save load thing here available, that's what we'd have to do. I know some people love that kind of thing, but that's exactly what I hated about the old games. I just end up not finishing them instead. There's multiple ways. I don't want multiple ways right now. I don't want multiple ways right now. I'll be going back, I think. Load straight away. Because I thank God this PS3 version is quick for this thing. Then that wasn't in the day. That's have we gone backwards actually though? Oh man, don't maze me now, please. Don't know where I'm going. Don't know where I'm going though. Damn, I'm supposed to know where I'm going now. I pressed the wrong thing, see I'm getting... I pressed the wrong button, I pressed the reset there. And reset is basically, you press select, start, left trigger, right trigger, and L1 and R1 together at the same time. And it's L2 for your or left trigger for your quick save. Right trigger, sorry. Right trigger and then you select the thing. What it is about this area though is why we keep getting freaking wind monsters all the time that you can't avoid. Just to add extra grief. Also, what's the luck stat doing for us as well? It feels like it's doing nothing. Again, I don't know where we're going. So I can't even really do the strat effectively now. What's that? That's fire. I don't know where I'm going. Upstairs I would have thought was wrong. Oh, no, I think that's backwards. Oh, this area is not fun, guys. This area is not fun. I think we went completely backwards. Let's go back where we were. This is not an enjoyable area, man. This is like guide level of unfun, like get the guide out. So I know where I'm going. And again it's gonna be because I don't want to do it again, not because I can't. I don't want to go through all those floors again. I just don't want to do it. I think we're right at the beginning actually, you know? Don't want to go through all those floors again, man. Because even if I do manage to get there, I'm still going to be practically potentially at the same health. Unless I absolutely remember 100% where I gotta go. So I can't really win. Oh, whatever. Can't really win. Well, this has definitely dropped the rating of this game. This is a trolley section, man. And also, I imagine as well, I'm going to have to fight the same bosses again as well. Just to get back. And I just wish that... I mean, if we had an ability where you could leave a portal so that you can exit out and travel back, yes, it would make it easier, but at least it would make it bearable as well. It would be... That would be totally fair, I think. I would literally... literally, I would lose... I would literally put in this game a portal so you can go back and forth, but it uses out like maybe, I don't know, half of your stuff, and you have to be in the same vicinity. So basically what you'd have to do is you'd use it, you couldn't go back to town or whatever, because if you just go back to town, the portal would lose its strength and you'd have to still kind of like do your thing. But you could use your cottage or whatever, or your tent, restock a bit, your health, and then go back in from the portal, and that uses half your stuff up, maybe. It's like all your spells are down to half after you use it, because it's so powerful, and it makes the game, you know, these kind of areas a lot more strategically easier. But that would be like the cost of it. It should cost a great amount, but it should save you some time. That'd be great. But literally having to start from square one again is just stupid. It's so tedious, man. And it's just, again, it's not difficult, it's just tedious. Difference. being lost and getting smashed trying to run away so you can just continue to find your way and losing all your health like this is not hard. It's tedious. And you know me and tedium. Tedium makes me give a much severer scores on reviews because tedium's not fun. Nothing tedious is fun ever. There's no time ever that the experience of tedium can be described as a good thing or a fun thing ever. Ever. It's not like Wicked, where Wicked can be, you know, evil or something good. It's just the word that you use for the only purpose that it's used for, which is I am not having fun with this. I'm feeling my blood pressure rising because it's just annoying me. It just mechanically is just stupid. There's no need for it. You made your game difficult by tedium, not by skill. This is back to where we were. That's where we came through from the middle, didn't we? Or did we go down in the middle? Did we come from the middle? I don't even know. I can't even remember. I'm so fed up of all of it. Is this something? I'm going in circles, man. Maybe that's the way. Maybe that's the way, actually. Oh, this is the way. Yeah, this is the way. Alright. Yeah, because this is like the 4th boss now. I think. We fought Marilith. We fought Lich. No, this might be the 3rd one, so there's still like 2 more floors. Oh lord. And we can't take really any damage. That's the great thing about it as well. Like, we literally can't take any more damage right now. Like, reload if I could take damage to other thing. That's how bad things are. Oh, I've got 2 spells here of heal actually. And 1 here as well. Alright, that helps things a little bit. That shield. You. Clear. Yeah, might as well just swung it in. Got tiny bits of heal left. Oh man. It's not so bad considering. Still might be doable by the cheese method that I'm using, which is not the first time we used it. But again, I've only ever used the cheese method in this game just because I know that if I didn't do it, I'd just end up losing interest and getting frustrated with the thing. So it was always more of a protection of enjoyment rather than, you know. No, that's not some healing in there. The null bolt, just in case. Avoid tedium in your games. That's what I'm saying, developers. Don't care if it's 1988 game. Make your games hard through skill and strategy and information, not tedium and just draining, making things extra long and confusing, labyrinths and enemy spawns that you can't escape, and limited strategy and loads of RNG. It's not good. It's not good. It's not a good look. My earphones gonna drop them. I haven't used it to frustrate me. Much more of it like this. Oh, remember this area? It's just been DBS, that's what we're doing. 146 damage, is that what just happened? Shit. That is shit. I know he's a boss though, but still. I'll bet him make you do attacks. And I think the bosses have been made harder here as well, which shouldn't surprise them. Oh wait there. Put my sound on normal. I said it muted and was doing my thing. I don't know. Bloody hell, 500. I don't even think we got Life 2 available. I'm not even sure. This one's much harder than it was previous, unfortunately. So we still might have to go bloody back, which is gonna really not put me in a good mood. Level. I don't know if I've got the spell to get him up with full. What did I just do now? Full health. Life 2? Okay, not so bad actually. In this context, not so bad. It's actually a strat. See that strategy-wise now, it's a strat. That's actually not bad because of the full health thing. So actually, even if Taku gets dropped here, might benefit because we can use that spell. I'm gonna save that just because of that. I just wasn't sure if I had the spell. That's the problem. Enemy strikes first. This in here. I don't want the damage to spread around though. This isn't Christmas time or something. If I do too much damage around, I'm gonna veto it. So many freaking enemies though. Why so much? Nah, not like an RNG there. And I don't want to. It's just going to be long as well. I'm bothered with the 6-7 enemies every time. Unnecessary, man. Ugh. Up or down? Bloody maze. So I imagine we're gonna have to fight the wind one again. And they've been boosted. Oh! You're one of the bosses, aren't you? That was quick. Oddly enough. I'm confused. Okay. Well, again, if Taku gets dropped, it's not gonna be a terrible thing. I forget what you're susceptible to. Watch it, looks cool. Watch it like 50 because it's the wrong element type. Oh yeah, poison. Oh, actually, missed. Gives me a little bit more hope. Oh. Alright. So this is where Taku drops. Okay, that's not too bad considering. Bloody hell. What absolute bastard. Oh, gee. Might play in our hands actually, but still, it's pretty nasty. This is the first time where the bosses are actually challenging, and it's like the worst time because the rest of the area has been absolute cheese. So it feels a bit betraying, really. Doesn't feel very fair. Okay, what am I going to lose if I do that? Oh, that's invisible, yeah, I swear. What did he do? He did bolt, and what was the other thing he did? Poison. I got nothing for poison. I got nothing for poison. None of these spells are doing shit to this guy as well. Nice too, great. I didn't do anything, thank God. Probably gonna get that as health now. These weak ass hits though. Just in time with the protection there. Come on, just die please. Oh, jeez. 500 experiences. What are they taking the piss for? So this must be the right way, but now we've committed, so either we're succeeding or we're failing now. No. We're borderline now, none of that. 100 health right away as well. You gotta be kidding. Nope. I'm good. But down was a waste of time. Damn it. Maybe we can get rid of these before they do any damage. I don't want damaging, I don't know. Don't know if I want that. Every bit of damage is going to cost after a while. 67 each time and all that. Canus, man, jeez. The guy can't take hits. He's literally like a mage, but like with like crappy spellcasting skills. It's ridiculous. That's the thing we want anyway. It's the staircase we want. So, Doom Knight. I don't like the sound of that. See if model works for bloody once in this area. Fine, that's alright. Don't need it now, do we? I was worried that Doom guys will do some serious Doom. Like Doom 64 style or something. Let's save again. Probably another bloody boss, and we've done all the bosses now, isn't it? Oh man, why so many flaws? I'm gonna get spawn banged here. I'm thinking down because that doorway looks like it's the place. Maybe there's gonna be a doorway down here, I reckon. That'd be right. Might have made it through cheese. Oh, thank Jesus for that. Gosh, can I even bother to roleplay? Is my voice thing already?
Well, you don't look familiar. Remember me in Scotland?
He said we look familiar or don't look familiar, I don't remember. 2,000 years into the future. Oh yeah. How come, yeah. We killed him. Did we kill him though? Oh yeah, we fought him at the beginning. The four great forces sent me back in time, thus resurrecting me in the past. Have we got enough to beat him? The wheel of time revolves eternally. I sent the four fiends of chaos into the future. And they shall once again send my future self into the past. Not this time. 2,000 years from now, I will lose all memory of the past. Now the problem is, do we have enough to beat this guy? But in that past, I will be reborn yet again. Your lives shall end here, and mine shall last forever. Oh boy. I bet we ain't got enough for this guy now. We've got some proper boss music as well. What do we want right there? Null bolt, that's for sure. I could do null fire, he looks fire based, doesn't he? Focus on him. Oh, yeah, that's all out. Shield. Flare. It does nothing. Has he got a face on his stomach? I was about to say then it's pinata, but it's not. It's on his stomach and his knees. Alright, that's pretty nasty. So he is Chaos himself. Interestingly. Did I do null fire already? That's the thing, how do you check the status that's on you already? Oh shit. I think I did, I must have done. What's that do? Raises evasion by 8 points. This theme song sounds somehow familiar as well from later Final Fantasies. twice. Don't know if I've done it already or not, but can't remember. And with another flare. 120, jeez. Four damage, jeez. Nothing can make him sleep. So increase the haste. Do that one as well. Where's the evasion of everyone? Another haste going. Oh, we got lightning protection, so alright. What if he's let's try silence. I don't think it's gonna work. It really ever does. So he doesn't have a D stat thing. Gosh, the damage though, jeez. Oh, that's more like it. The haste just seems to do more hits in one go, I think. Hmm. 12 hits. Oh, slow. Damn it. Speed him back up now. 54 damage ain't none. We've got one more of that. Do yourself. Haste him up again. Oh shit! Cure for what? 9,900. Oh, that is not cool. That's just done us right there. That makes me think that we can't. Maybe we have to use something else, you know, in our inventory. Because that doesn't look doable now. 9,000 is ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Just screwed us with that. That is ridiculous. Shit. That is ridiculous. I don't think it's gonna work, but I'm gonna try. 179, jeez. That worked on a boss would be a miracle. Let me see, can we use any of the key items? Doesn't look like we can. How are we going to deal with someone that's doing 9,999 healing? That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. He's just healed every bit of damage we've done. And some. Yeah, this game is definitely trying to piss me off. There must be a secret to something here. Oh, jeez. Very slow. I don't know if this stuff's stacked. If it misses, I swear. It missed. That's stupid. That doesn't make any sense. That really doesn't make any sense in my opinion. Because if he's going to do that heal again, we're just going to be beaten. We're not going to be able to do anything. If we can't silence him and we can't slow him down, then it's pointless. There has to be either another item or secret way of doing it, or it's stupid. Straight up. It's so frustrating that TN's, so much of TN's skills do nothing and just keep missing. It's like, what's the point of having a Black Mage outside of attack, outside of damage abilities? If everything's just gonna miss. And even on most of the other, even on the minions as well. It's like, come on, man. High level spells as well. Doing nothing. Miss. Miss. Yep. Now we can get burnt the shit out of. Watch this, we're dead. That's dead, that takes way too long. That's great. That's cute. I got nothing to get this brother up, or this sister up, I should say. Don't know if these stack, so I'm just gonna do that. Got no other option or idea. Tsunami. This is ridiculous, guys. This is a ridiculous boss. Everyone's dead. Wall's on the floor there. I'm gonna be looking straight in the garden. What's he doing now? Oh! Is he dead? How the hell did he die? He did 9,999 healing. Makes no sense. My pad's vibrating like a nutcase. Poking to hear it, maybe, I don't know. Can you hear it now, maybe? Nah. Yeah, there, you can hear it, you can hear it. That's it, vibrating like a nutcase. Well, we managed to do it with 2 upright and loads saved cheesing. Oh gosh, that area was so frustrating, man. Piss off fly. Time loop was severed at last. I hope Persona doesn't get nasty like that at the end. The battle spanning 2,000 years came to an end and peace prevailed. And I hope that Final Fantasy II isn't going to be nasty like that as well at the end. The light of the 4 crystals revived the wind, water, earth and fire. It all began with a trivial misunderstanding, but it was enough to open Garland's heart to darkness. Misunderstanding. His hatred swelled with the four forces of nature, and from it were born the four fiends of chaos. Evil swallowed the world, plunging all into darkness. But that is now the past, the stuff of legends, thanks to the courage and strength of four warriors. All has been set right again. The warriors will travel in time. Once more, the world to which they return will be restored to its natural state. Princess Sarah, Queen Jane, and even Garland will be there, oblivious to what happened in that time, twisted dimension. What? No one's gonna even know we're heroes? But when did it all begin? You gotta be joking. The source of chaos lay in a strand of time that looped around to connect 2,000 years. We're not even gonna get praised for this, guys. We did it just for the love of mankind. Four warriors were chosen by the very forces that had plunged the world into darkness. These four forces were the key to banishing the darkness as well. And when everything was over, the memory of the four warriors' journey to the past was destined to be lost forever, see? That sucks. That sucks so bad. But their deeds will survive in people's hearts as legend. Oh man, I can't believe that. The tales will be passed down from generations to come. And we'll have to work normal jobs afterwards and be treated like mere normal human beings. Dwarves and elves, dragons and people who reach for the stars, all will cherish the tales. Unbelievable. The warriors are returning, travelling back from the world 2,000 years past. With the memory of their journey buried deep within their hearts, they will carry on their lives and watch over the world. We will carry on our lives, working our day jobs, our 9-to-5s, with no one even knowing and thinking that we're crazy when we talk about it. Never forget the light of this world must always be guided in the right direction. If it goes astray, darkness will come again, in the form of Final Fantasy II. A crystal shines within every heart. A crystal gleams within your heart too, for you are the one who fought the battle, spanning 2,000 years. I feel like I deserve a t-shirt after surviving that nasty area with the even with save load scuzzing and all them bosses and everything. May the world be blessed with light for eternity. Oh look, some birds there. It's pretty sweet. Final Fantasy with no space. Oh, here we go. Right, executive producer Yoichi Wada. I ain't gonna read through every credit name. It's gonna be long, I reckon. Original staff. Programmed by Nasser. Did they use like code names? I know sometimes they did that in some credits for games. They didn't use their full names, like they use code names, but maybe not. Character Yoshitaka Amano. Scenario by Kenji Terada. Original developers Harinobu. It's like, oh, I can't even read that quick enough. Anyway, you guys can see that shit. Oh look all the mermaids. So they're playing music there. The princess or the queen. Jamming. And there we go, remake stuff. again, this was the remake. I imagine the original would have been even more frustrating and hideous. I'm sure it didn't have no quick save, quick load thing on the NES. My word, that's why I've kind of shied away from NES games. Not gonna lie, but yeah, you were here early enough in the channel, and that you know at one point I was gonna do like a games from my childhood type of thing, which was gonna be like NES games and stuff. And they're just like, unless you're like a speedrunner type and you know all the strats and stuff, you either end up save scuzzing so much that it seems like an overall pointless playthrough to watch, and you feel like you're just cheating your way through and not accomplishing anything in a natural manner, or you get your ass absolutely kicked and you have to have the patience to start over again all the time from the beginning. I just don't have that kind of patience. Original music composed by Nubo. Butchering everyone's name. But he's been in this series for a long last time. Lots of the soundtracks. I've got all the soundtracks actually on Final Fantasy on my various streaming music thingy-jiggies. They recently added all the Final Fantasy music of all the games, like unofficially on like, you know, on like Spotify and Amazon Music and so forth, Google Music, whatever else. So yeah, it's nice to put the place the music with the game, so to speak, as well now, because I was exposed to Final Fantasy I music in Final Fantasy 15. With Final Fantasy Remake coming up, it's a good excuse to go through the series, right? So now I can put imagery and memories, as you guys can, to the music when we're driving by, ride time, chilling in the car in 15. We can actually say, oh yeah, I remember that area was horrible, I hate that game, type of thing. Got to do the review obviously now, put down my thoughts on that. Overall score, I'm thinking between, I think before today's session it was going to be like between 8 and 9, maybe 8, 9 out of 10. But I feel like that last area was really trolly, and I feel like if you didn't have the imagine if you didn't have that quick load, quick save thing, because that's pretty much how I got through there. And I had to do, and I've done that twice in the game. This area I had to do it, otherwise we'd have to go through the whole thing again. No thanks. And I've done it one other previous time. I think that was just so that we just didn't have to suffer tedium. So I mean, I have to take that into account. It's a classic though. I think it's definitely a better experience than The Legend of Zelda original, but then that's not been remade. But just mechanically, I feel like it's better. It's a little bit more. You most of the time know what you're doing in the game. You know, for the most part. There's only kind of been 1 or 2 instances where I was like, how was I supposed to know that type of thing in this game, really? But you know, they only use the guide most of the time to confirm what we were already thinking, as opposed to cheating or you know, figuring out important things or anything like that. So I feel like overall, like I did do all the things that we done in the game without feeling like, oh, we had to keep using the guide like I had to do with Zelda. The Zelda one, I felt like I didn't complete the game. I felt like the guide completed the game. And it was either that or be tediously checking every tree for every entrance, whatever. So I feel like this is definitely the better game. The end. I enjoyed this more. I didn't like that last area. That's going to take a point off overall. What would have been a 9 or 8 out of 10 is now going to be a 7 or 8 out of 10 instead. Because that last area, I didn't like that. And it kind of felt like it was showing more and more the problems of the game, which is the RNG and all that kind of thing. It relies way too heavily on random number generation without giving you enough methods to counter it strategically. You know? And it becomes more about when you, especially with the save load system, it becomes more about when you, it becomes more of the strategy of how much damage do I take, how much healing do I do before I load the game instead. You know, how far do I go in before I leave and do it all over again? You know, these are all kind of cheese not strategy really necessarily. So that was frustrating that the ending really highlighted all the biggest problems in the game that wasn't as much of a problem in previous areas, because by the time it was becoming really irritating, you either found a good grinding spot to mitigate it, or you had already found your way out somehow, and it's like, oh, that wasn't as hard as I thought it would be, type of thing. But this area was pushing it, man. I'm sure you guys were watching at points and thinking he's not going to be able to finish this, or he's going to have to do the whole thing again, even with the save load scars in, right? As I was thinking that. Trust me, when that guy did that 9,999 heal, bruh, I was like, that's some bullshit. 9,999 heal, you know. More damage than we done collectively. I think as well, mechanic-wise, I didn't realize as well that the haste thing. I'm thinking more of haste in terms of turns, right? So I'm thinking, up to that point, I was kind of thinking, oh, it'll allow us an extra turn. But what it does is just doubles your attack, essentially, then. Or doubles your move, almost. So it's like, instead of doing 3 hits, Taku was doing 6 hits. And I'm not sure, it looked like it was kind of stacking. So I don't know, if it was stacking as well, that's a big deal, strategy-wise. So maybe there's something I could have used a bit more if that's the case. And then again as well, I have to take into account, maybe I have to kind of look at the original manual and kind of say, like, you know, I try not to get spoilers and stuff, so sometimes I don't read as much as I could do because I just don't want to get too much spoilers, but sometimes maybe I overdo it a bit, and maybe that would have given me a bit more information to details. A completed game's data contains the contents of the collections section. Load a completed game's data to start a new game that retains all the collections you've gathered up to that point. Saving this data is highly recommended and may add to your enjoyment of the game. I mean, I'm gonna save anyway, but that's gonna add any more enjoyment. I'm done. We can look at the collections though. As I put on the first slot. Oh man. Still proud to have done it though and completed it. And overall I enjoyed it. Just didn't care much for the last area. Let's check our collections real quick then. And all that good stuff. Check our final stats and such, if possible. And we played it on normal, right? So, what the hell, new game? Did I say low game or new game? Making me kind of nervous. Load game. Load game. I suppose it's gonna automatically make you make a new game. I just kind of want to check the stats and stuff though. Can I do that? Or do I have to load the previous save instead, which is practically the same thing? I don't have the random names. Can I just go? Damn it. Gosh darn it. Hold up. Damage foes with Black Magic. Dabbles in both White and Black Magic, also a decent fighter. Monk Warrior, Monk Strong, in both body and mind, fights best unarmed. Yeah. You know what, I'm just gonna, I don't want to type all the names of the characters. Let me just load my previous one real quick. Before the fight. Oh, that would be the quick save, wouldn't it, actually? Yeah, that'd be the quick save one. The mem file. You know that real quick. Oh, wait there. Can we see the collection from here, though? Collections, there we go. Beastery. 92%. Goblin, Goblin Guard. So I think this was a thing that was new to the remake as well. Goblin Guard, Wolf, Crazy Horse, Skeleborb, Black Widow, Gygus, Warg, Wolf, Werewolf, Zom, Ghoul, Garland, Cobra, Org Chieftain. Another thing as well was the fact that I have to keep going through all the names. Another thing as well was the fact that up to that last dungeon as well, it broke the pattern in terms of like making all the bosses super easy. It's like all of a sudden they made them how bosses should be, but by that time you're not prepared. You're kind of like, oh, every time the bosses are the same. So like you wouldn't think they're gonna just pull the. It's kind of like almost changing the mechanic, if you know what I'm saying. It's kind of like, don't know if I like that, because then you would have prepared a little bit more maybe. I don't know how one prepares anyway for the fact that you've got to fight every boss again. Don't know that people are generally a fan of that. Generally. But I mean, practically almost a miracle we survived. That's what we said. Right, we don't have to go through all these, man. We've seen all these anyway. So again, this here is based on the RNG. I don't know if it's based on whether you've killed them or not, or defeated, right? Because a lot of the enemies we ran from for time reasons, so it's not a big deal to me. But like, you have to kill them. Now, only way that I would even bother to do something like that is if it actually puts some gameplay incentive in terms of like gaining something for doing so. Since there's no such thing. A lot of enemies though, a lot of sprites. Impressive amount of sprites. Even if some of them are just variations of the same thing. Look how big that chick is, jeez. Oh, they tell you their weaknesses and resistances as well. So that's kinda handy. What they don't tell you is like the escapability of them and things like that. This will take it forever, bro. There's a lot of enemies in the game. I ain't going for every single one, and we've seen them already in the fights. A lot. What's this? Items obtained. Ah. Right, I see. This is interesting. So we can see where we missed things. That's kind of cool. What place did we miss? Terra Cavern. I'm kind of not surprised about that. Terra Cavern was pretty hideous, if I remember rightly. I was about to say it looks like I saw money, but who knows? Probably missed. I feel like we missed a couple of weapons for our mages. Missed one in Mount Gulch. Glug. So I think actually I could have looked in this while we were playing the game, and actually like been like, oh right, we've got two things here that we're missing, guys. And I would be like, maybe try and find them off cam or whatever. That'd have been handy. Sunken Shrine, we're missing one. But even then, I probably wouldn't do it because it's just with all the random spawning and that, and how mazy some of the areas are. It would just be a pain. It'd just be pretty tedious. I'm pretty happy with those numbers overall. Pretty happy. I'm gonna say that the adamantite was definitely optional, but vital in a way. The dragon upgrade, I'm gonna say is optional as well, but absolutely vital. I don't know how you would complete the game if you don't get your upgradedness from it. Considering that the Citadel Trials is pretty damn easy as well. We even got all the things in there. I think they expect you to do that really, because it's just generally just it's a very easy location. So I think it's optional, but I'm not sure you can complete the game without doing it, and I think they'll expect you to do it, type of thing. So it's potentially one optional thing, maybe two. I feel like everything else was pretty much quest line. Which isn't super unusual for these games of this age. Wasn't necessarily a time of side quests, so to speak. Unlike you have now where it's like an everyday thing. Yeah, Beastery is long. Not bad though, I'm pretty happy with those numbers. What's this? I wonder why I didn't unlock that. What's this now? Oh! This is pretty cool. Concept art. Leading lady. Skelebobs. Zomzoms. Princess Summit maybe? I don't know. That's the fish dudes. Surgeons or whatever. There's the bum sharks. Ooh, that's a nasty looking thing. That's the widow, isn't it? Scorpion. I'm not sure where that's meant to be, but it's very cool. I'm not even sure what that is. It's like a fish enemy. That's the yeah, those thingies, the lava worms. Forget what those are. Mummies coming out of a chest. Maybe they wanted to do some chest ones. Snakes. Minotaur dudes. I'm not sure what that is. One of the bosses or one of the big beasts. It's interesting because this is the window towards what they'd want to do 3D wise, right? Some of these illustrations show that the hint of the ideas that they're trying to convey. A lot of things are lost in translation with the older technology sometimes. That's the leash. I'm not sure what you are. Yep, Neochu. Legendary in 13, you'll see when we get there. By God's grace. That looks like another Chu, the big one. Nano Chu or whatever. The wargs. Dragon. Oh, Marimama, whatever. Mind Slayers. I forget what those are. Big ass dragon. I forget what you call those things. Eye of Kufalu or something. Saber-toothed dogs. And the back view is unpleasant. Forget what you guys are as well. How many is there, by the way? We could very well be here all night. Alright, so those are the things we missed. Do we miss like 4 enemies? Is that what they're saying? Like 4 enemies we didn't kill? So we don't get their picture? Basilisk, yeah, that makes sense. Medusa cog. They were nasty until we got the items for it. Did we fight that guy? Looks like one of the gods. Tiger dude. Big bastard. And the unicorn, magical unicorn nightmare. They're pretty crap. The nightmares. I forget what that is. Mage dude, I guess. What are you? Snake chick head? Chick? Snake head chick? I'm not even sure what that is. It's like a lizard dude, maybe. That looks bad. Looks like Kraken maybe on the chick. One of the warriors. Tyrannosaurus Bob. That's, what's his face, isn't it? Galden. Lion bat dude thing. That's the floating city, the floating fortress. That wasn't too bad in the end. That was nasty, the soldier one. Hydra thingies. And that's the goblin. We've gone back around? Oh, a goblin. Oh, we've gone back around, I think. Yep, we have. Cool. Pretty cool stuff. I don't know what this is. Maybe I have to complete all the beastry for that. As I said, chance and the 100% scale in terms of chance, with 100 being definitely of me going through trying to find these other ones that we didn't kill. I think there's about a minus 234% chance, roughly. The only question mark we got, is it 4 enemies for real? There's 4 concept arts we don't have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, no, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 enemies, not bad, isn't it? Not bad. 9 things we didn't bother to kill. Kraken. They were nasty the second time round, man, I swear. The second time round, how they were the second time round was how they should have been the first time round, but not necessarily how they should have been on that same scale the third time round, if you know what I'm saying. Or second time round. Yeah. Because they were like super easy, they allow you into a full sense of security. I don't think it's purposeful, necessarily. So you go in there thinking you're like a bad man. And you're like, oh wow, okay, that's nice. They just decide to make them actual bosses. Well, we finished at level 40, that is probably the maximum, I don't know. We maxed on the money as well, remember? We couldn't pick up any more money. Yeah, there's a couple of things that's just off, you know what I mean? But for what it is in the context of the time and everything, a great game, I'd say. But definitely like between a 7 and 8 out of 10 type of thing. At the moment, we'll have to see. But there's just a few things that are just, like I said, the biggest problem for me in this game. Irrespective of the time period, I don't care. And I know that it's a JRPG. I know that there's these are these mechanics are core. And that's what you sign up for somewhat. But even with some other Final Fantasies that I've played, this one relies a little bit too much on RNG and grinding. Grinding don't mind so much, kind of used to it with JRPGs, especially older ones. But combined with the RNG aspect, bit too much RNG. I would have liked weapons. I would have liked weapons, skills, and stats that I actually could put points in that would influence things like initiative to be more of a thing. I don't know what are these stats are meant to influence initiative, but it just seems completely random. But with a little bit of initiative and a little bit more able to kind of maybe restore spells in a different way, or just some kind of thing that will give us a little bit of a strategy that we can not just be purely about, oh, run out of stuff, now I have to go back. You know what I mean? There's a difference between getting beat because you're getting beat because your strategy is no good, and getting beat or making something longer because you just run out of stuff. And that's pretty much what the game was on the level on. It was mostly, oh, you run out of stuff, so now you have to go back and do us all again. It wasn't for the whole thing though, it was only pretty much the last few bits here and there. Especially the last section is like, oh, okay, that's how we're doing this, alright then. Those kind of aspects of things I would change. Just add some strategy in there, take away the RNG bit. Less RNG. Just if I were able to just get some kind of strategy wise, I would say, let me put some points into this and give her initiative and change that up so that she goes first. So she can actually do her defensive spells before we're getting smashed all the time. And find a way to give her a little bit more usage of them. Or a way to restore them in a way that's fair and balanced still. But as a strategy, you know, so there's a strategy so you can figure out something. And then T-Land, for instance, some kind of stat that makes sure that she's hitting her attacks, her magic. Because they're just missing all the time. They're just missing. Like, it's never hit. And we didn't just do it on bosses. It's just too low. You need something that influences the increasing chance of it actually hitting. And I don't mind if you have to sacrifice something for that. Let me sacrifice something so that they're good at something else if need be, so it's balanced. You know? But they're having like so many other skills are based on pure RNG or pure RNG insta-kill killers. And the other ones you can buy all RNG insta-kill killers, and those usually never work on bosses anyway. So it's got lots of dead spells. And then even when you don't do it on a boss, it's still too low level. If it messes up, you're screwed, and that's it. You just miss a turn. So I would like that to be a little bit more fleshed out, because these things become essentially useless. You know, you can't get no petrify going. Banish never works. Quake, we've seen it work once. It rarely ever works. Stun, good luck with that one unless it's a really low level enemy. You know. And again, these are things you could say about many old school RPGs, and I say it for all of them. But nonetheless, the facts are the facts, and that's what I've experienced, and that's what I would change. And it's not a change that would... It's not a change that requires modern day gaming technology or anything. It's just purely a case of, you know, strategy versus RNG. Because RNG means you have to end up loading games, saving loading, just so you don't have to spend another 20 hours doing the same thing, you know. Anyway, man. What else do we have to look at real quickly then? Before we knock off. I feel good that I played it though and finished it, and overall I enjoyed it. But the criticisms are very clear for me of what is wrong with it. Irrespective of the time period or the game style. I think the only thing I wanted to do was potentially want to see what the thing does if we just put little quick letters in the new game thing. We'll just have a quick look, see. Just see if there's anything different there, I guess. I guess it won't save any of our look through. We'll just have a quick look, see. And then we'll just have one more quick look at the manual real quick, see if there was anything else that if I'd read a little bit more certain things rather than worrying too much about spoilers. Or, you know, did I even do that, or did I actually do the normal thing? I don't know. Let's see if I missed anything that would have helped. So this doesn't have random name generation. The mobile version does. And names are based off of like the character names of novels, novelizations of the games and so forth. And the novel of Final Fantasy I novelization, I believe, is meant to have the exact same class configuration that you see here as well. There's actually a thief, actually a white mage, a black mage, and a warrior. I'm still not 100% convinced that the thief is the best way to go. I feel like the game would have been so much easier if I just went with like 2 warriors. Maybe the monk. I don't know if the monk's really good or not. But I feel like the thief gets hit way too many times. Takes way too long before they get good. You know. I think this takes too long. Gets hit too much times. What was it? What was the purpose of this? We just wanted to kind of see what was going on, I guess. Oh, not right memory file. That doesn't matter. Once we close the game, it's going to be gone anyway. So yeah, you go in and... Oh, right. Got photo gallery. That was worth it. That wasn't there before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we can go through these. It's going to take too long. Destiny. Ah. Where's my earphones gone? Make sure there's no new music playing while I'm looking at it or anything. Make sure I'm not missing anything. No. Light in the darkness. These are just... Oh, maybe not. That's probably Garland behind. Dragon. These are just like screen captures from the FMV. To me. The Clash. Yeah, these are just shots from the FMVs in the game. Not as cool as the concept art, really, to be fair. It's just screen grabs of the cutscenes. I mean, you know, not really sexy, is it? To be fair. It's just screen grabs of what we've already seen. But at least we saw it. Yeah. Alright, so Sarah, I see. Sarah's the princess. Yeah. Alright. So this one. Let me just see. We've done this before. Oh, so that it's not so awkward. You guys don't freak out. There's some tunes going. Alright, so let me see. Was there anything I missed in here that would have helped us even more? I felt like I read the whole damn thing. I went through it with you guys as well in part 0. Sure I did. Naming characters, saving a game. I'm looking forward to playing Persona 1 next now as a focused game. Because again, I want to try and get through all of the Final Fantasies up to 7 at the least before the 7 remake. And record those guys for you. We'll record those guys for you guys. And do the same with Persona 4, 5. But I know those are time-consuming games. And they're awesome but consuming games, so I need to make sure I'm getting the schedule going with it in between the streams and other games in between, and Shenmue as well when I get through, and just things like that. Get prepared for the new releases. I've been failing to do it before the new releases have happened because there is some kind of bit of a sell-by date of certain things as far as traffic is concerned, right? And getting new people that might be interested in the delivery of content the way we deliver it here. So it's the consideration. That's how we consider things in it. Otherwise, I'll just play what I want. If it was if we were already at the position where there's enough people, in terms of having people to converse with other than just the broadcaster, we're not quite there yet, just because of the nature of things. I would say in general, as opposed to lack of quality. Not been enough number volumes to suggest quality is there or lacking or otherwise. Doing some marketing stuff as well, so we'll see how it goes, testing some things out. Spending £50 on a game to £25 on marketing instead. Why not? Get the word out a bit. Let people say, hey, this is good, hey, this is crap, rather than just not see it at all. I don't see anything new in Purchase spells, maybe I put them in spells. I mean, I think I've kind of read through everything. Not really anything here. Don't worry, we're not going to go through 30 pages. Other half of the thing is like Final Fantasy 2, which I haven't looked at all because again, we like to go in completely blind. But we will go through that manual one for part 0, pretty much, because again, I don't go over the top when it comes to these older games. You can get real in trouble if you don't read manuals with older games. You'll get messed up. I remember reading this stuff though, yeah, memo thing. So I feel like I was actually good with this and actually did read the stuff. Even if I didn't read it all on cam, I did read all of it for the most part, because I knew I was going to need every bit of help I could get if I wanted to complete this game in a natural way. I think I kind of glared over some of this stuff though. I didn't want to know about the vehicles and all that side of thing. So I didn't really know about any of this stuff. I think I may have glanced that there was the 2. I didn't really know there was a canoe. Things like that. These are kind of like almost spoilers to me, these bottom ones here, because you'll see it when you see it. You don't need to be told that. But then again, maybe it's useful, I don't know. Sanctuary, bring characters here. We didn't use that after a while, did we? We just used the save system. Sanctuary was our save system. Strategic saving and loading. The game must be completed to unlock this section of the collections. However, some features of the section will be not revealed till the game has been completed more than once. A mean, if it's just literally screenshots of the FMV, who gives a damn? It's not a very good sell, I'm afraid. The screenshots of the FMV you're already seeing is not a reason to play the game again. Alright, see, there's nothing in there that would have helped extra. There's nothing that tells you about the specifics of like the stats and stuff. The stats system in there. There's nothing there. It's quite basic manual overall. Not surprising, but just stating the fact. Yeah. Only other thing. Is there a when I went to here, was there a button that will show you more information? No, there wasn't, was there? Just wondered if there was like more information. Yeah, I feel like I did prepare enough, like, as much as I could. So I feel like my criticisms are going to be fair overall. Short of going on the internet and getting someone literally telling you how to play the game to the point where you don't feel like you've actually learned it yourself or whatever. I feel like I played it the right way and did the right things. Alright guys, then that's fantastic that we got it done. And feels good. So yeah, that was Final Fantasy I Origins. Next in the Final Fantasy series is Final Fantasy II Origins, I guess, as well. Like I said, first part 0 will be us looking at the manual. We're gonna, read the, you know what they say. Get that, get the BP ready. Yeah, we're gonna read the manual because you have to with these older games. And we're going to then play the first part. I probably won't do that until after I hopefully finish Persona 1. I hope I can do it. Again, these older games, they're testing, man. They're testing. So lots to do in Persona 1. I've got to figure out that gambling system that's going on in there and that as well. That looks like it's going to be important for us getting some of the items. I potentially accidentally sold all of our rest of our party members' armor. Because I thought, hey, it's just school outfits. What's the big deal? So that's going to be good. So yeah, I got that to do. Work on Shenmue a bit more as well. And then we got the Outer Worlds, so not Wilds. I didn't like Outer Worlds at all. Outer Worlds 25th, I think, Friday 25th, as well as Modern Warfare 2 25th. So those will be my focus as well on the release day thingy-majiggy. Maybe. Not usually a great idea to do release day unless you have a certain volume of community, as you already know. And yeah, but otherwise though guys, it's been fantastic overall. Review to record next and then I'll be wrapping up. And overall though, I've enjoyed the game. It's good experience. I'm ready to see what 2 has to offer. I think it's going to be pretty similar though. There's not going to be much difference, but we'll see. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a like if you want to. If you liked it, leave a like, I suppose. If you didn't like it, you can dislike by pressing the dislike button twice. Leave a comment below if you want to. Might be your final chance to do so for this one. Share with somebody if you want to as well. Sharing is always sharing is caring, as they say in the world of Final Fantasy. And follow on 2 or more platforms. Don't let one platform have a monopoly as ever. Dangerous things, they shut down channels for random reasons, for nothing. Because it sounds like you said something that will knock your channel down for nothing. So follow on 2 more platforms and in all the things that you like. Follow on 2 more platforms to be safe. Not just my stuff, anybody's stuff. It's a good practice. Then they can't just shut a thing down for no purpose and then not get caught up on it, what's the final thing again? Oh yeah, check out the intro.tv. It's looking pretty nice. I'm adding more stuff to it. A couple more reviews. Some of the reviews that are on there reviews aren't even available on YouTube because YouTube's stupid with some things. So you can see the Wolfenstein 3D review on the intro.tv. Just check out the integer.tv /game-reviews, I believe. So that's there if you care for such things. Yeah, that stupid bike go by. And so obnoxiously loud, aren't they? No offense to any of my wonderful community members that ride bikes, but man, when you're trying to record, it's such an obnoxious noise. So yeah, I think that's about everything. So yeah, thank you guys for watching so much. Really appreciate you as ever. Thank you if you stuck through the whole series and you had that open mind and not just kind of like, oh, I only want to watch the latest 3D stuff only. Yeah, you are a champion if you watched through and you aren't just one-dimensional, so to speak, for two-dimensional things. And therefore, you probably also have a crystal within your heart. Thank you, man.